Things change by the hour in boxing, as you know, but as I sit here now, just trying to work out the conundrum of this heavyweight division. Of course, Alexander Usyk, the man at the top, lots of speculation. We've been asking you, the fans out there, who you want to see him fight next. Joe Parker with a beautiful song. We love Joe, don't we? He kept us going over COVID with those fantastic videos, and he's crying out, isn't he, for the chance of the fight with Alexander Usyk. And many of you out there believe Joe Parker deserves it. He's on a fantastic run with Andy Lee in his corner. The win, of course, recently over Martin Bakole. He's in the prime position, I think, Joe, to fight Alexander Usyk. But a lot of talk behind the scenes that Alexander Usyk will fight Daniel Dubois, who pulled out of that fight with Joe Parker, 48 hours notice through illness, and now could he move straight into that undisputed fight? What's going to happen? The WBO mandate that Parker fights Usyk. Will the WBO maybe become vacant? Joe Parker interim. Could Parker fight Anthony Joshua? That's a possibility. What happens with AJ? Jake Paul calling out AJ, but let's get started on that world. KSI out of his fight. He's ill as well. What is it? Daniel Dubois ill, KSI ill. Fights changing all the time. But back to the heavyweights. Usyk, who's he going to fight? We'll find out soon. Could it be Dubois? Could it be Parker? One or two out there. We're going Jai Opetaia, who's had his next cruiserweight fight announced, of course, in the last few days too. But at heavyweight, Fabio Wardley, rumours of him possibly fighting at Ipswich Town, his beloved Portman Road, in the summer. Could he fight maybe Kubrat Pulev for a WBA version of the title? Belts everywhere. Is Dana White going to come in alongside Turki Al-Sheikh to maybe try and clean it up and have one champion? But there's so many governing bodies out there and opportunities for fighters to fight for these titles. What about Ajit Kabayel? Could he fight Lawrence Okoli maybe? Lawrence Okoli's out of the Richard Riakporhe fight. Are you keeping up? Because it's tough, isn't it? We've still got heavy impact coming. Frank Warren's first show on DAZN, April the 5th in Manchester. That's now not Dillian Whyte and Joe Joyce. It's Joe Joyce and Filip Hrgovic in a rematch of their amateur fight. What a Dillian Whyte. Could he possibly go into a third fight with Derek Chisora? That trilogy, we just don't know. From the old war horses, the heavyweights deep into their careers like Dillian and Derek, to one of the real stars of the young generation. Could he be the new heavyweight hero, the king of the next few years? There's plenty of people inside boxing getting very, very excited about the 20-year-old from Kent, Moses Itauma. Slovakian-born, but British-bred, from Chatham in Kent. He is just a super southpaw. Very, very good amateur. Turned over. He's now 11-0 with 9 knockouts, and the way he dispatched Dempsey McKean in Riyadh just before Christmas on the Usyk Fury 2 show was absolutely breathtaking. He's got speed, he's got agility, movement, he hits very, very hard, his timing is terrific. He's so mature for a 20-year-old as well. It's how quickly they move him. I talked to Moses and he wants to break Mike Tyson's record, and he's running out of weeks actually. It's got to be before the end of May if he's to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history. But I think that Frank Warren and Francis Warren, who promote and manage him, have got other ideas. They want to take their time a little bit with Moses Itauma. I'm hearing maybe Nelson Heiser, the Albanian heavyweight who's undefeated, could be next up for Moses. Undefeated Moses in 11 fights, that's all, and he wants to fight for a world heavyweight title tomorrow. He told me that he wants to spend time with Alexander Usyk in training camp, but he also wants to dethrone Usyk. He's that ruthless and relentless, and he wants to take his opportunity. But Frank Warren, of course, and Francis Warren, they're key to this, and how they move Moses and how they guide him, so crucial. But he tells me, and I think Frank probably agrees, that he will be fighting for a world heavyweight title within 12 months. So watch this space on Moses Itauma. Is Itauma the future of the heavyweight division? He might just be. The jigsaw, the pot of heavyweights, the magic mix. Okay, those were my thoughts. I want to hear what yours are. Come on, everyone out there, engage, interact. Like, subscribe, The Voice of Boxing, TikTok, YouTube, and of course on Instagram, and in partnership with the streaming platform Loungers TV. So come on, give me your thoughts. What heavyweight fights do you want to see? There's so many great matches out there. I want to know your perfect next 6 to 12 months of heavyweight clashes.